Hello my friends, this is Shrek the One-Eyed Gamer and welcome to another little Black Ops 2 gameplay today my friends. We're playing good old fashioned raid today. Good old fashioned raid. Double swarm, double dogs. Well in fact it's a triple swarm in fact. Another dude on our team, I think his name was Surplus Cobra, he dropped a swarm in this game also because I'd put up obviously a couple of VSATs. Going absolutely fucking ape shit. It was kind of a slow game to start and there was an absolute bullshit kill at the very end. The last kill of the match, I'll obviously tell you just before it's finished. So yeah, it was a kind of the middle of the match. It was just fucking pure destruction. So yeah, that's pretty much for the gameplay. Running the Type 25 as always, good old fashioned Type 25. And today, my friends, what we're going to talk about, we'll kind of tell you what's going to happen first, and then we'll get into the kind of topic for today. So yesterday's video, I basically asked, should I do more commentaries or more live comms? I didn't really get an answer from anyone about that, but there was a lot more comments, to do with other parts of the video, which it was nice to see, more comments than usual. It kind of felt like an old video, like a year ago, when more people used to comment. I mean, people still do comment, but it's usually just, the basics type thing. So here's my kind of plan. I'm gonna stick to regular commentaries. At least until Advanced Warfare comes out. Yeah, I'm still deliberating whether to get it or not. I think I will get it to give these new people a chance to see what their game's like, see what they've done, and obviously see like the betas and like, the demos type thing. I'm sure there'll be lots of gameplay and stuff available for us to see very very soon. In fact, so up until Advanced Warfare, I'm just gonna do regular commentaries, and here's why. I love doing live commentaries. That's what I've done a shit ton of videos of. I've done live comms for a long time. But, doing live comms on an old game, I don't think is as entertaining and as fun as, on a new game. Black Ops 2, as we all know, is very old. And it's like, unless the gameplay is absolutely epic, like, nuclear, double swarm, triple swarms, it's, for me, thinking about it kind of logically, I suppose, it's not as good. It's not as good. It can be a little bit boring, and obviously with commentaries, I like doing commentaries because it's nothing really to do with the gameplay. It's more just to do with the commentary, and you can just kind of potter about. You can flick through Twitter and shit and whatnot while you listen to this. You don't necessarily have to watch the gameplay. It's just there just for just. And I always get better gameplays when I don't live comm anyway. When I just play myself, but I'm obviously not trying to be on camera and all these sorts of things. I always do better anyway. So yeah, for the most part, for just now, I'm just going to do regular commentaries. And the kind of commentaries I'm going to do, I'll always keep thinking to myself, and I always usually ask, what should I talk about? And after yesterday's video, I realised because there was a few more comments than kind of usual, the video, obviously, the topic I talked about was like a question. So it was like, do you tell people about YouTube? So it gives the people who watch it and listen to the commentary, you have to give an answer. Well, you don't need to, but yeah, you get to give an answer, at the end of the video. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. Every video is going to kind of be like a question. And obviously I'll explain my answer to the question. So today we're going to talk about who made you start YouTube? Who made you get into it? How did you get into YouTube? Obviously, I do know a few people. Diana, first of all, she was just a gamer, and basically everyone at the HCU basically told her, make a fucking YouTube. Hurry up. Just do it. You're very good. And, well, as you can see now, not even a year? A year's passed now, and she's at over 2,000 subs and stuff now, which is, fantastic. So, yeah, good work, guys, for telling her to make a YouTube channel. Great success. So, yeah, for me, that's the way we'll do the question. Who made you do YouTube? Who got you into YouTube? So, for me, when I first started watching YouTube, I think I've mentioned this before, a long time ago. The two channels that I watched, the channels I found when I was watching Call of Duty videos, it was back during kind of MW3. The channels I watched was C-Nanners, and an English dude called Fearcrats. Now, C-Nanners, as we all know, is one of a very, very big and very, very popular YouTuber. Doesn't do anything like he used to do video-wise. He just does a lot of these Gary Mod game things, which are still hilarious. I do usually watch them because they are only like 3 minutes long. Anyway, they are funny. They're good times. And Kirkland has just come online. I can see that here. So yeah, hello Kirkland. Shout out. Go and follow her on Twitter and stuff. Go and add her as a friend. She's good fun. She's a good laugh. Yeah, he was like the main guy that I first found on YouTube, and then the other guy was Fearcrads, and he was Call of Duty gamer commentator. The good old typical, the typical kind of gamer as we see nowadays. And it's back then. Obviously, there was still loads and loads of people doing it, but there wasn't as many. He was the one guy that I watched his video every single day. He just did good old-fashioned commentary, talked about regular stuff, and his gameplays were always, super beast. Going for like Moabs and then, Black Ops 2, done extremely well. Obviously, it was all core stuff, but I was at his channel more so for, for a lot of the time was just the commentaries and stuff. He always did lots of kind of rants videos and stuff about girls and all these sorts of things. Which, for the most part, I didn't really agree on sometimes. I agreed with some of the stuff he talked about, but at the same time, I was like, yeah, you're kind of wrong. Because he's younger than me. He's only, I think he's about 19 or something, or 20. So, his view on girls and stuff is a little bit, it's a little bit wrong in some areas, but, that's the whole point of YouTube. That's the whole point of, opinions. I like to hear other people's opinions. I do agree with them in some aspect. I respect where they're coming from, and that was the sort of things that I like to watch about, his videos, and his gameplays were very good. But, over the past, recent kind of while, he has become, he joined like a competitive COD team. He started his own one with a few other YouTubers, but I don't think he's with them anymore. I think he actually is part of another, gaming like COD team. I think he's in a team called the Lightning Pandas or something. I don't follow his stuff as much now, just because it's completely changed and it's not what I kind of like anymore. His game, what he first started doing on YouTube, he doesn't do anymore. I mean, it's not the worst thing. If you want to change the route and direction you're taking, like your YouTube channel and like your career and your life type thing, that's awesome. It's not always for me. So yeah, that's basically why I started YouTube, my friends. That's kind of how I get into it. It's the kind of people that made me go, yeah, I will give this a shot. I can do that. I can record gameplays. I can, play and get good kills and all these sorts of things. And I can talk about random and weird shit. So, yeah, my friends, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know your thoughts and stuff and why you started YouTube. And I shall see you all, my friends. So, adios, amigos.